Right. Hi, everybody. Let's see. I'll wait a few. Why my phone doing that? Okay, there it is. See, wait for these comments. All right. So if you are here, type down in the comments. Tell me. Here, I was on the wrong thing. Tell me where you're watching from, and tell me exactly. What do you do for a living? In today's live session, I'm actually going to do a notary FAQ. So I'm actually just going to answer some of the questions that have been underneath the comments. And also, I'll answer some questions as they come in. But there's a few questions that I would like to answer live. So I'm going to wait for, Facebook, YouTube to notify everybody. Hey, Miss Alpha Lady. Let's see. I'm trying to pull up. I just had the comments. I know you're late, Miss Alpha Lady, but we're actually doing a live FAQ. I'm going to be answering some frequently asked questions by different notary signing agents or just people who are looking into starting the business. I'm going to be answering some questions that I normally probably can't answer, on my other lives because I'm really for the live videos, not really I'm trying to stay on focus and on topic, and it's hard to answer everybody's question. So I'm going to do a quick FAQ. So guys, make sure you put this in the comments. Like it, share it. Students, no, I don't need to do that. Okay. So she says she's from Rockwall, Texas. Okay, I don't know where is that located at, is it? I don't know where that's at. I don't have no idea where Rockwall, Texas is. Hi, Starlina or Starlena? Yeah, Starlena. I don't like this camera. Hi, Tiffany. You caught it. It's funny. I just read your comment about you not being able to catch the lives. Hi. So, everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is LaShawn Jenkins with the Notary Institution, and I coach and mentor notary signing agents on creating their successful notary signing agent business. I'm super excited, to be honest. So, was anybody able to catch the live today when with me and Samantha with the sign and seal with LaShawn and Samantha, where we talked about the power of networking, and we actually brought on a host. So we brought on Bruce Springs, and his very he is an expert in networking, and he provided some really great valuable tips that you can use as a notary signing agent to network with other people. So if you haven't been able to catch the live, I have the link right here because I'm not sure if it showed up on the channel yet because I can't see it on my end at the moment. Hi, Tanya. I'm in Illinois too. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. We got connections here. Rockwall is across Lay Ray Hubbard. Ooh, I don't know what that is either. I probably need to get out more, Tony. I'm always on the internet being live. New Orleans, Catrice. Oh, they're tagging people. I would love for you to help me. Of course, Miss Kane. I do have the training workshop right now. I did put out the January dates. It is only like a limited slots. Only have 100 people. This month was like packed, so the earlier you can get in, the better. So I'm just gonna put the link in here. I didn't even have that link ready, to be honest, because normally I have it ready, but I didn't even have it available because I was not thinking about that. So here's the link for anybody that's looking to be mentored like right away. Even though right now the class dates don't start until January. Hold on. I gotta pull out my calendar. I don't remember on top of my head. But I think the first session. So the first session is January 8th of 2021. So that's how we're kicking off the new year. We're kicking it off with the workshop. Hi, Camille. Yeah, Camille, I did say I was not going to go live. I really was because I'm tired and I really do want to lay down, but I just can't help but to click that button sometimes because I be having stuff to say. I be having a lot to say, so that's why I go live. Let's see. Wow, so all the students in here. Hey, Camille. Do. Oh, Tiffany and Miss Alpha Lady are not far from each other. Hi, Latia. Latia, I'm not supposed to be on here. I told you I was going to sleep, but things happen, things come up. Things come up. So I'm just doing a quick FAQ. I'm just going to answer some question. Hey Joanne, I do got to call you back. And Joanne, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna call you tomorrow for sure. I'm 100% sure I'm gonna call you tomorrow. Call you back tomorrow. And I'm in the clubhouse, guys. Do I need to be on the clubhouse? Because I'm not gonna lie to you. I be scrolling past the clubhouse and I just be like, hmm. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest. I am very skeptical sometimes about like big social groups. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't really hop on every single trend like right away. It takes me time to get it, to hop on the trend. So, but if I need to get on Clubhouse, let me know, Tanya. Let me know. Tell me what I need to do if I need to be on there. Oh shit. All right. Okay. I'll figure it out. When I get on the Clubhouse, I'll let y'all know. I'll let you know. So we're gonna do an FAQ. So if you do have questions, you are more than welcome to type them in there in the comments. I am going to be answering them, but I already have some questions here already ready. That I pulled these questions just based off of like underneath some of the comments on my videos. I do like to answer them as much as possible, but guys, sometimes it is a lot of questions. It's a lot of questions, and it is hard to specifically, answer each question individually with individual answers. Like it really is a hard thing to do. So I want to go with the first question. So someone asked, so I'm pretty sure what video they probably watched was when I went over my first signing, when I pretty much told you my experience on how it went. I'm pretty sure that's what she's asking this question, but this person would like to know, can you tell me your first signing service that okay, hold on, this English is a little off. So can you tell me your first signing service that you went to and what loan? Hold on. See guys, I didn't even read this. So I think I know what she was trying to say, so that's why I didn't even bother. But pretty much she wanted to know what was the first signing service that I have had worked for, and then what loan document you prepared them. Oh, and then she wanted to know what type of closing it was for them to pay me $150. So the first company that actually ever really gave me a chance was a company called Notary Cloud. I'm not sure if they're still available. I don't know. This was like maybe 2 years ago or maybe 3 years ago, but this was about 3 years ago. So it was called Notary Cloud, and the assignment was for $150. Now I'm going to tell you about that particular assignment. To be honest, it was worth more than that, because with those packages, they're actually big. They're extremely big. So next time I will know to charge more for that particular closing. But that was my first company that ever really gave me a chance as a brand new spanking notary. Like, I mean, they gave me a real chance because, to be honest, they gave me a signing the same day. Like, it was the sign. I only had like 4 or 5 hours to complete the sign. I mean, to get ready for the signing. And one thing I do want to take away from my experience is, if you're a new notary signing agent, I recommend that you do not take any signings like at the very last minute. You definitely want to give yourself time to prepare, being a new notary signing agent. So if you're a new notary signing agent and say, for example, a signing company calls you and they want you ready for a signing within 2 hours, unless you have everything set up, I don't recommend that you take that signing, especially if you don't have a coach or anything. I highly recommend that you with the signing, I recommend that you definitely take your time and get a coach and get someone that's going to help you. And at least you can have get it prior, so that way you can have time to look over the documents and you're not rushing. And also leaves you time to make mistakes or leave room for any questions that you may have about the signing. I want to answer some of these questions here in the chat. So Veronica said, "What will the workshop cover?" So Veronica, you know what I want to do for you, because I'm not gonna lie to you, my workshop covers so much that I just want to pull it up on the screen. So let me just pull it up for you if you don't mind, because I believe it'll be easier. Um, to answer your question, Rachel. Rachel wants to know: is there a specific program I use for scan backs? Your scanner, your scanner. Hopefully on your scanner. I mean, that's the only thing I could think of. Some people try to download apps and stuff on the phone, but to be honest, that's time consuming, because you're like, you want to take a picture of all 100 pages, so really just getting a printer and scanning is the best way to do scan backs, Mr. Rachel, especially for loan signings. Yeah, so much networking to be had there. Yeah, you got to do a lot of networking in this program. Kiana said, where can I purchase EO insurance as a loan signing agent? The NNA EO insurance doesn't cover loan signing agents. So I had a female, I had to find her information that she says she does it. But also, Kiana, you can always look into his Cox. They cover signing agents. You can look into Geico. You can look into assurance. You can ask assurance agents, do they cover signing loan signing agents or notary public work? You really gonna have to go out there and really search. But I know his Cox does it for sure for the loan signing business. So I was actually in the process of sharing this screen. All right, so let's share this. So I'm just going to go over the checkout page because Ms. Veronica Chestnut wanted to know, what does the workshop cover. So let's say I'm going to zoom in for my people. Oh, man. Okay, don't let me move over, but let's see. All right, I can see it now. Let me know if you can see that all right on the right, because I just want to make sure y'all can see. Oh, I got my whole address on. Hold on. One of my addresses. Let me get it together. Let's see. Okay, so there, Camille, she's a student. You purchased yours through BBERT. Oh, there are some companies. So, hey, Kiana, you have some people here suggesting some companies down here. So you can look into those. Oh, shoot. All right. Okay, so this is everything that you would get with the course. So one, you'll get the private Facebook communities for the students only. It's pretty much a safe place where you can ask questions and no one's going to judge you. No rude comments or anything like that. This is like a safe place. Like if you have a question, and pretty much like I take my time and I answer questions in there. On top of that, to be honest, I have the mentorship program with the workshop. So with that being said, that means I'll get on the phone, I'll talk to you, you can email me, I'll answer your question like pretty much as soon as possible. Sometimes it's a little delay, not really, but for the most part, I do try to answer people at least within 24 hours, probably less than that, just depending on what is all going on. We did started the Monday coaching call, which went like really great. But we also do individual one-on-one coaching calls, because sometimes people just need, I don't know, someone just to, walk them through the process, and I don't mind helping. I don't mind encouraging, and I don't mind motivating you and really helping you understand the business so you can get in here, understand it, and make the money that you deserve. Let's see. So also I go over teaching you how to market your business. I also go over loan documents inside the course. I show you a really simple process on how you can be confident in doing your loan closings. Also, I teach you how to set up your profile, Basically, I'll go over how to set up your notary website. We are working on in the back end on some elements. I'm on basically trying to teach you how to create your own website. And the only reason I want to do that because some people, everybody budget is different. But I have the knowledge of creating websites, but the hardest part of trying to teach people how to create their website, a lot of times it depends on that person, where they're at as far as like technology level. But I really want to break it down as simple as possible because I really truly feel like it's a simple process with the way that I show you. I believe I went over it on in the coaching call with Camille. Pretty much showed her, how you can just create your own Squarespace website and all the elements that you need. I just teach it all, to be honest, as far as like with the website. Also, on top of that, I teach you the whole entire loan closing process. Again, you receive direct help with me. Direct help with me. So that means you have my number. You can call me. Most of the time I call students all the time. You can ask anybody on here that's a student that I am pretty much available. I have been getting really busy, but I still am available to help, answer text messages or whatever the case may be. So here are the dates and the topics that we're going to cover. Oh man, I don't know why I keep doing that. Here are the dates and the topics that we're going to cover. And not only, with my training, we also cover general notary work. So you're going to be doing general notary work and loan signing training with me. I just don't believe in just doing loan signings. I do believe that you can make money doing general notary work, especially if you're located in a state where you can charge your travel fee. I highly recommend if you're in a state where you can charge travel fee, don't be sleeping on general notary work. You can make really good money doing it. And in case you don't know, I had the podcast where I actually interviewed another Texas notary, and he said that the bulk of his business is general notary work. He's not even doing signings. So the mentoring and the coaching and all this program, honestly, is a year access. You'll have a 1 year access to me. I'm not really big on kicking people out the Facebook group after the year because, to be honest, that's a little tedious. Like trying to like find people names because everybody matches up. But I feel like as long as you're actively working your business and you're growing and you're working, to be honest, I will probably still mentor you. Um, oh, here's Thursday Child. Yes, you do answer the emails quickly. Yeah, I be half asleep sometimes answering some emails. I have to stop because sometimes I'm not able to really and give you the correct answer where I'm half tired, to be honest. But here are the topics or discussions that we're going to go over for these classes. So they're Friday and Saturday of next year, at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you can't make it live, cool. I'll send the replay link to you. So in each of these classes is pretty much I bring you through the process of showing you how to, from starting up, becoming a notary to signing agent, understanding the business, setting up your stuff. Like, to be honest, my course is more like action, is more for people that's going to take action, like action takers, just doing it, like this. I believe in that people need to be training, but also you need to be taking steps to launch your business, while you're learning, you need to be setting up your Google business page. While you're learning, you need to be creating your SnapDocs profile. That's the point of the classes where it's broken down towards, okay, this week I'm going to set up my profiles, because to be honest, this business will take time, especially with the Google SnapDocs and them trying to verify your information. To be honest, it will take time, for them to verify your information. So that's why it's important to study and take action and do the steps along the way. How's it, O'Shea? How are you? She's always here. Thank you. Okay. And then here I just ended up writing this out, because, people was asking me everything that they're going to learn. So I did type this up. So you do get a checklist. Oh, I cannot see that. There's Sid go with his stuff. So here you go. You got, learn how to become a loan signing agent, checklist for your supplies, learning how to choose your business name, setting up your Google Voice, learning about the different type of closings. I did provide like a step-by-step checklist to starting general notary work in here. You get the website building checklist, copies of some of the loan packages. I have a few general notary work call scripts in here, so it's definitely a lot of information in here, to be honest. It's a lot of information, and again, if you can't attend the lives, that's fine, because you can always go on it pre-recorded. Let me take that off. You can always do it pre-recorded because I already have video, a training course already pre-recorded in there that you do have access to. But you also do receive all the replays to the lives. So someone had asked a question up here. I already answered that question, but I didn't want here's Sid with his little. I wasn't a notary when I was at Fort Hood, though, West Fort Hood. Yeah, I remember that little comment from the last time about the West Fort Hood. How, Teresa? Okay. No, here it is. No, that's not the question. Okay, Sid asked a question. Oh no, he didn't ask a question. He was a state in this. All right, yeah, SnapDocs is really slow. SnapDocs is really, really slow. Sometimes, well, it's not that slow, but it is slow enough to where, to be honest, like you just need it. Like if you're a notary signing agent and you know you want to do loan signings, just create your SnapDocs profile now and then go get the training, because by the time you finish your training, your SnapDocs profile should be verified by then. That's how slow they can be sometimes. So let's see. Someone asks, where is a good place to find a printer? You guys, sometimes I just really be reading what you write, so just don't pay that no mind. But where can you find a good place to find a printer? So Office Max, Amazon, Best Buy. If you like on a budget and you're really trying to save some money, you could try Facebook Marketplace, but definitely, check the product out, because people be selling some skeptical things. The pawn shop. I've seen a good printer in the pawn shop, you know. I think that's all. But right now, like there is a shortage in printers. So to be honest, I think Amazon has printers. And also in the stores they have them, but you really have to go in there a lot. Like honestly, like if you get the money to get your printer, like to be honest, just put that money to the side and every day just go in the store and look for a printer. Don't spend the money because you never know. You might go in there one day and don't have the printer. To be honest. Let's see. Rose said, "Good evening, everyone. I have my VA notary. Now what? I want to do loan signings and wrong work." Yes, Camille, I could do a video on that. It's funny. I do have a video on how to create it on my phone. So maybe I can just text it to you, Camille, because I believe I do have your number. So I can just text you that video if you don't mind. Let me see. So Rosalind said dual tray printers are back ordered. They are. A lot of trays are back ordered, but to be honest, guys, it's just the corona. Like, the coronavirus is like it's taking over, you know what I'm saying? So that's like normally I would tell you printers and stuff is not like really sold out like this. Like this was not the norm. To be honest, this is just something new. You gotta keep in mind everybody working from home. People are homeschooling now, and in some places schools are not even open. So guys, just bear with the world, I guess, with the printers. Arvos. So for signing agent, you need help. I want to give you the best resource out here in the notary community. You can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong. I'm about to share this screen too. And I'll hear Sid. He said you need to think about the fact of thousands of new notaries. Yes, you are absolutely right, Sid. There has been an increase of notaries, like people becoming notaries, trying to do loan signings, or all kinds of things. But a lot of it just had to do with too. A lot of people lost their jobs. I don't know if anybody on here that lost their job, but there's people who have been laid off and or they've been laid off or they can't work, or some people just don't want to go to work no more because of corona. Some of these jobs made people compromise their health, you know to go to work. So a lot of people, they we trying to get the money, basically. Yes, he did make a really good point, but a lot of people really lost jobs, or some people just quit their jobs because I know a person like me, sometimes for me, my health and me, I'm important. So if something's going to compromise my mental health, I ain't going to do it. I'm not going to do it. It's just something I know I'm not going to do. Um, let's see. So I'm going to help you out. Miss Rose, you in Virginia? Okay. Oh, see, Rachel said I found her brother. But also, Rachel, I mean, is that a dual trade? But you could have got it on Black Friday too. Yeah, so no, yeah, they left their job. Yeah, a lot of people left their job too, because it was kind of like, especially here, some of the school teachers, they was forced to go to school to teach, and some of the families, they have sick people at their house. They have high risk people at the house, and then the school telling them they don't have no choice. Shoot, it sound like me to be honest. I might quit too. If I don't have a choice, I'm not gonna compromise my health for somebody else's. But whatever makes. Okay, so Miss Rosie, so you asked a question about becoming a signing agent, right? The next steps. So here you can go here on the NNA website, the National Notary.org, and I'll put this link right here in the chat for you. There we go. Oh, sorry. So I'll put this right here in the chat for you. But if you want to become a signing agent and you want to know your next steps, is you click here, click signing agent. Okay. And then, but this is for every state, guys. So this is not just hers. As far as like the process and kind of how it goes when I'm clicking at, if you want to know how to become something, this is the website to go to right here. You scroll on down, and this is state specific. So they're going to give her, here we go. Boom. And this is the step-by-step checklist on the steps that you need to take to start doing loan signings. They do have Ron information up here. I'm pretty sure you could type it somewhere up here on the search box and type in Ron. That's not something that I do, so I'm not too sure about that. Let me see. Tiffany, to answer your question, both. I believe that people should be doing loan signings and general notary work, especially if you are located in a state where you could charge a travel fee. I recommend that you do both, because you can make money doing general notary work. Some people think they don't, but you can. And a lot of times people that think that is because they don't know how to price their services. Miss Moss, yeah, I was a teacher and we have to return in January. Oh, wow. See, that's what I said. They're making some people compromise their health. Rachel says she stopped looking for dual tray printers. Please advise if you need separate E&O for NSA. Yes, you do. And we did go over that. Miss Mona, I know you're a little late probably, but Sid we had Camille with B. Burke. Let me put it on the screen for a second. Or Sid or Teresa, is Sid or Camilla still here? Can you help out Miss Mona? Okay, and then too with the single tray printers, Just keep in mind you have to be so it only hold 55 pages, auto fee 75 pages. Okay, well, how many pages does it print per minute? To be honest, that's about right. Shit, let me drink some water. Here you go. Thank you, Sid, for helping her out. So she purchased a dual tray. Hopefully it's a laserjet printer. Okay. It was another question on here. I do have some more questions, but it was another one on here that I seen. All right. Took care of you, Camille. All right. So let's see. I'm gonna go here to my next little question that I had. Yes, thank you guys. Oh, 33 to 36 pages per minute. I guess that's not really slow. Yeah, it's hard trying to get to a printer right now. I'm gonna be honest with everybody. It is hard. So I am going to read the next question that I have here. So let's see. Let me zoom in on this one. Hi, Shawanda from PA. Let's see. Thanks. I already read that one. Okay, so someone basically said, "Hi, LaShawn. I'm completely new to the business. I'm also taking a training course for New Jersey upon completion. I would like to hit the ground running quickly as I can. I have watched a few of your YouTube webinars and I'm very impressed. However, I'm nervous about getting work and completing them accurately to get more business. Do you have any suggestions for me as a newbie?" So the first thing I suggest is first you got to change it on your mindset. And only saying that because to be honest, a lot of people just want to hop in and start making money like as quick as possible. And I want to compare this kind of like to let's see, Uber Eats. I know anybody who order Uber Eats or DoorDash, with those programs, right? They look for drivers, and for example, you download the app, you turn it on, and all of a sudden you start receiving all these orders. The notary sign agent business doesn't work like that, to be honest. It takes time. You really have to sometimes build relationships. You have to sign up for signing companies. So the minute that you finish your training, to be honest, you're not going to start receiving work right away. I even went back and looked to see when I first started, when I actually started receiving work. And to be honest, it took a good 3 months for me to start like really receiving business, like enough to where I was busy and also enough to where honestly, I was turning down signings when I first had started because I started receiving a lot of work. But it do take time. It takes about 3 months, I want to say. So really with this business, you have to be patient. A lot of people, they want to just hurry up the training and then hit the ground running because all this work is out here. You know, it's a lot of work out here, but it takes time for these companies to like start recruiting you in. And when you're in, you do have to start building that relationship and start doing work. So much, what else she say? And you're nervous about how I'm nervous about getting work. So I'm going to give let me see, I have the link here where I basically found this list on Facebook. It's 100 signing companies that you could sign up for. Research them, sign up for them. What you do is research their names on Google, find out how to get on their notary signing agent vendor list, and that's how you do it. So let me put this on this comment, this in there for y'all. There it is. All right, so that's the list. The link I'm putting there right now is the list of the 100 signing companies. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, South Carolina, there is restrictions, but there's other things you could do. I know a lot of people, some people get into the wedding officiant business. That's not my lane. But that is something that you can research, take a course on it and figure out, how you can maximize that business. Let's see. Okay, so Sid said if you're doing Ron in Texas, put all 254 counties on your signing agent profile if you're a Ron. Oh, okay. Well, that's good advice. I don't do Ron, but that's good advice, Sid. Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's see, next comment. I already answered that one. Um, so said this person said, "Hi, LaShawn. I am well, ready to work, but haven't gotten any signings yet. Curious on how long it takes to get your first signing. Thanks for sharing this info." Now, I'm not gonna lie to you, the results really is up to you. Like, to be honest. It depends on how much work you have put in. Now I want to tell you, you only get what you put in. Now, if you only sign up on SnapDocs, Notary Cafe, 123 Notary, don't be surprised if you're not really getting no work. That's all I want to say. If you only sign up for SnapDocs, don't be surprised that you're only getting work from SnapDocs. You literally really only get what you put in. If you sign up for 100 of those companies, even if some of those companies ask for experience, some of them don't. But even if you sign up for most of those companies on that list, I'll guarantee you're gonna get some work. A lot of times people not getting work because they're not either. It's a couple factors, but a lot of it is they don't sign up for signing companies. Their profiles are not complete. As my students will know, we did last week, was it last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever. We looked at other profiles. Now I asked my students to give me their zip codes, and I will see if I find your profile. Some of them we didn't find, but the point is, if your profile is not filled out all the way, your profile is not going to be shown. Nobody going to click it. Your stuff going to be at the bottom compared to somebody who profile is 100% complete. So that's another reason why, that's another determining factor. But as far as how long it would take, really just depends on your work and how much effort you put into it. When I signed up, it probably maybe took me, I got my first signing, February, maybe a month. Maybe it took me about 30 days or something like that when I got my first signing. But, that first one was nothing because it took me twice. It took me a longer time to get the second one. And honestly, I didn't start seeing real results until I went on notaryvotary.com and I spent maybe about 2 weeks signing up for signing companies. And also I went and set up my Google business page, my Yelp. Like, I really was in the trenches working hard, in the house. I didn't go nowhere. Any events, family events, whatever stuff people want me to attend, canceled. Like I really was home signing up for companies. Like that's what I was doing. Signing up for companies on the computer. And that stuff can get tedious, signing up for them companies, and because they ask for a lot of information, you gotta fill out applications. So that's how I got the results that I did. Like I really, really worked hard to do that. So if you are struggling to receive work, sometimes you have to figure out how much did you put in, how much work did you put in? Let's see. That's not true, Sid. Some of them are. You can always negotiate your fees with signing companies too, but people are looking for work, so that's how you find work. What's she saying? Really, Marquita? Okay, Sherry said 30% is the general rule for taxes. Oh, thank you for answering his question, the King LP. That's not my lane, but thank you. So Sherry must be diverse in taxes. Um, let's see. You're next to Fort Hood. You need to set with the see what's up with Mary officiating. I'm good on that. I don't want to marry no soldier. I don't want to be part of that downfall over there. I'm good on that part. Mr. Sid, you got some jokes, so don't you? Nah, I'm good on that. I'm good. Let's see. Oh, she's talking about the printers. Do you suggest paying for memberships? To be honest, no. Oh, well. Are you talking about memberships? Like, let me rephrase that. I'm sorry. Let me go back. Are you talking about memberships with like some of the websites, like Notary Cafe, 123 Notary, Notary Rotary? Are you talking about those? I do recommend you pay for those. Do I suggest you pay for signings? I don't know about that. I never seen that. That may be something new, but me, no, I would not pay for signings unless they're giving me the work that where I'm making that money back. To be honest, so no, I don't suggest the work. If they're paying you, if you're paying for companies to get work, I know they're not going to offer you no fee that's going to where it's like you're making your money back and making a profit. So that's my suggestion on that, to be honest. But yeah, Marquita, pay for it. That's how you get listed at the top on some of them. On especially with 123 Notary, in order to get listed at the top, you have to pay to be at the top. So I do suggest that you pay for some of the memberships. All right, answer that one. Okay, so this is a question I get a lot. So someone said, "Hi, LaShawn, I love you so much, but I need your help. SnapDocs has left my profile unverified. Oh, pending as verified. Well, I guess unverified, pending for 4 months. I have done all steps correctly." And okay, so this is two questions. So if you're having a problem with your SnapDocs profile not getting verified, call SnapDocs, like for real. Email them, call them, because I believe they're having like issues with their program, especially with the NNA, like syncing their stuff. So I recommend that you email them, call them, to get them to verify it. Get a person on the phone because they may have to manually do it. I definitely believe it's something going on. I know I had some other students who said they're having problems, but I told them to call, and it seemed like that resolves the issue. So giving SnapDocs a call is probably the best thing to do. If you know that you should be verified and you have everything on there, give them a call. I don't control the platform, so I can't do anything, but just give them a call and tell them you need to be verified. Tell them what's going on. Ask them what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, like give them a call. I'm not gonna lie to you. I would give them a call with SnapDocs and see what the problem is. Yeah, so Miss Alpha Lady said she emailed them and they answered quickly. And like what Mr. Sid has said earlier, there is a lot of new notaries. Like I'm telling you, these platforms and these signing companies, like I'm sure they are experiencing like group of new people. Cause I know if I'm experiencing it, I know they have to be experiencing it. Just a group of new notaries. So just be careful. Oh, see, look, here Camille emailed them. Next day, they verify my profile. Yes. So yeah, just email them and see what they say. Just don't be sitting around waiting for them and stuff. Like just send them an email. And then this person also wanted to know what can they do. So basically on SnapDocs, you have to have a driver's license. Not my rules. I'm not sure why, but hey. So they require everyone that's on that program on that platform to have a driver's license, and you have to have a driver's license to get your profile verified. To be honest, I don't know what to tell you about using ID. To be honest, you just got to get a driver's license. I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe To be honest, if you ever want to make a change with something and you don't understand something and something that you feel like is not right, to be honest, there's power in numbers. So if enough people complain about the process or something, just maybe they might change it. So if I was you, just send an email. Send a little email. And figure out why. Like what's going on. Is there any workaround, any way around it or anything? That's what I suggest. Okay, so should all loan signings have a notice of right to cancel document? No, not all of them will have a notice of right to cancel. It depends on the type of closing. Miss Wanda Wu. Yeah, no, Rachel. Yeah, they're not even allowed. They're not allowing no IDs. So like here in the state of Texas, like I have someone going through the process right now. They have a valid state ID, but they don't have a valid driver's license, and they can't go get their driver's license because right now everything is like appointment only, and then the appointments are booked out for like 2 or 3 months. So no, refinance. Do they have a right to cancel? They have a right to cancel and refinance. I don't know on top of my. I can't say it on top of my head right now. But not all closings have a right to cancel. Ms. Wanda Rue, to answer your question. But to be honest, it don't even matter. That stuff's not really important. To be honest, your job is just to know where they need to sign. If something don't come with it, it's not in there. Let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. I'm gonna put up this. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, don't even worry about that. Like that's little stuff. That's like real little stuff. Okay, I think that was it. That was all the questions that I wanted to answer and go by. So, did anyone have any more questions before I go hop off? Someone said I'm like you. I don't want to pay top dollar, but 3 weeks. Oh, you talking to her? Oh yeah, don't even panic. Like that. If something not in there, that's not really on you. That's on them. So to be honest, but no, every closing package come with different documents sometimes. But like I tell my students, to be honest, I feel like a lot of people spend a lot of time trying to figure out, trying to like, I gotta know every form. Like, you're not gonna know every form. Like, I promise you won't. There's a new form being created like every day. There's forms that title companies are just typing up and throwing acknowledgments on there, like really. So you're never going to know every form. That's why it's so important to know your duty and understand your job as a notary public, and then also your duty as a loan signing agent. And as long as you understand your duty and your job as a loan signing agent, I promise you, you will never fail a loan signing. Like, you will never ever stress yourself. Like, really, you won't stress yourself at all. um Camille said, what forms of payment do you suggest for general notary work besides Square? Camille, you could try, to be honest, I only use Square because that's just what works. For me, always worked. I love Square. But you can try PayPal. PayPal has an invoicing system. I know with PayPal though, it will take, especially if it's a new account, you will take a minute to it will take time before you can get your funds. um Square. Also, you could try, if you have a business bank account. Some of the business bank accounts actually offer a POS system where they allow you to take payments, so you could try that also. But Camille, I can recreate like a little small. I already have. I think I do have the video on my phone where I show you how to set up your Square. But it's really really easy, Camille. I'm telling you, it's really really easy to do. Square does take fees. A lot of the platforms take fees. I want to tell you, like, some people use Cash App. I want to tell you, I don't use no Cash App. And the only reason I don't use Cash App is because I need to know, do they protect business owners? And also with Cash App, I can't send the invoice with Cash App. That's like double work for me. So I use Square because Square send out invoices. I can get deposit from a Square and it creates the invoice for the person. And also I'm collecting email addresses. So that's why I don't use no Cash App or anything like that. Like, that's not my thing at all. But they do take fees with Square. But for me, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. Because I know it protects me as a business owner and also sends that receipt to them. Versus with Cash App, if you're using Cash App, you have to have an invoicing system if you're using Cash App, or unless you want to make it complicated for yourself and What some people might do is use Square to make the invoice, but then take the payment to Cash App. And then, you know what I'm saying? That's just a lot of work, to be honest. So I recommend Square or somewhere like PayPal. I recommend using something that protects you as a business owner. That's what I recommend, especially if you're doing general notary work. Like I really like Cash App. Sometimes people can try to request a refund, and it's all kinds of mess with Cash App and clients. When you love you, when you next live. I don't know yet. I gotta. Oh man, not Christmas. I'll let you know. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet because it's almost the holiday season. So I am going to take off. Well, I want to chill. I'm not going to take off, but I am going to chill for a little bit. After I do my coaching calls on Monday, guys, I'm going to be enjoying the holiday for everybody. Yes, Camille. Will not forget Camille. Let me see. Sid said PayPal, his platform. Yeah, PayPal is good. And the thing is about PayPal too, they had came up in the years because at first PayPal really didn't have like a on phone, like a cell phone invoicing system, but now they created one. So PayPal is like really, really good. And I use Square, even though they take fees. Like me personally, they all take fees, but I really look at to see like what protects me as a business owner and how like I want something that I could send receipts and it's quick and easy. And I can't do that with Cash App. Like I could send Cash App requests, but you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing like that invoice. With that invoice, you could put your refund policy on there. You can do all kinds of things with the invoicing system. And then also too, you're gonna be working with professionals. The title company don't have no Cash App. I'm telling you, when you start working direct and get direct company, they don't have no Cash App. Well, maybe I take that back. Maybe they do. I ain't never seen it yet. Because it's 2020, so really anything is like happening these days. Almost 2021, but I'm telling you, like you really do need a Square. Like a Square. If you don't want to use Square, please make a PayPal account for your business, so you could take payments somehow, some way. Because when you have your Google business listing up, I'm telling you anybody can call you. A title company don't always use signing companies, and they can call you directly, and they're gonna be like, "Well, can you send us an invoice?" And that's it. That's it. They're like, "Can you send us an invoice?" And you'll send the invoice. Sometimes, if you want them to pay online, they're gonna pay online. So please, 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 guys, just make sure you either have Square or PayPal. And I know it's fees, but to be honest, in the long run, it's going to be beneficial. Having Cash App as your only source of taking payments is not it. It's not it. And I see it a lot. So that's why I'm really like, kind of like, please, no Cash App or anything. Let's see. Can you start out being a remote notary after you get all your certificates and pass exams? I don't know nothing about remote notary, but I want to tell you something. I personally feel as though you need to get out there in the trenches and you need to do the loan signing work. And that's only because, and I mean, that's just how I feel. I just feel like you need to get out there in the trenches because I can only imagine remote online notary being more technical, more work, especially depending on your level, where your level is with technology, trying to use technology. And then on top of that, you're trying to understand the documents at the same time. So I recommend that you get out there in the trenches and you get out there and do those signings, or you start doing general notary work. So that way you can get used to being doing your job, towards now you have this remote online notary. You already know what to do. The type of questions that you want to ask the customer. You feel confident, you're comfortable. So I recommend everybody start off going outside. Like that's just what I recommend. To be honest, I recommend that you really learn the business, work it, and have your remote online notary certificates available ready. But definitely just get outside there and do it. Roses for me, happy holidays. Oh, thank you. I subscribed. Thank you for all your videos on 2020 for me to be a notary. Yeah, guys, it's going to be 2021. Happy New Year. I am going to go live though before the new year. Y'all will see me before January 1st. I will do a live. Not on New Year's, not on New Year's Day, not the day before either. I'm not going to be around. But I love the holidays, so I really am going to enjoy this holiday season a little bit. Chill, just chill a little bit. That was it, 8, 9 o'clock. But I believe that's all I have. This was a really great discussion. All right, all right. So, guys, in the description, I created like a list of videos that will really help a lot of newbies. Also, guys, don't forget to listen to my podcast. And on my podcast, I provide like a really lot of great tips. But, guys, if you have any like video ideas of me, I'm already working on the loan signing one. I'm just getting my equipment ready. I'm not going to spoil what I have going on. But there's some things about to take place with the Notary Institution. Oh, you're welcome. Merry Christmas. Yes, I am tired. I'm like really tired. Anna, what was your question? Hold on, Anna. Hold on. We're not gonna leave like this, Anna. I did miss your question. My apologies. So, hello, I'm a new notary signing agent in the DFW area. Is it normal not to get any signings in the first 30 days? Yes, it is, ma'am. And to answer the second part of your question, what companies give NSA a chance at signings? To be honest, I don't know any specific companies off top of my head. But what I can tell you to do is to sign up for as many companies as you can. Because to be honest, you won't know until you start signing up. A lot of companies give newbies work, to be honest. Like this is not really the business where a lot of people just don't give you work because you don't have like people give brand new people work. If you look good online, your online presence is good, you are signed up with profiles and companies, to be honest, you will receive the work. So I'll put the link in here for the signing companies that you could sign up with, okay? Terry, I did. Oh man, hold on. Let me go back. So another thing too, like her question I seen, but sometimes YouTube be blocking these comments. So sometimes I don't see them. So but Terry, I'm gonna look back up if I see your question. It was a lot going on in the chat. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. So let's see. Thank you, Sherry. I already answered that question. Whoever this cat already answered that question because someone else answered that, but no, not all loan signings gonna have the right to cancel. Let's see. Oh, sorry, Terry. You know what? All I read was you said you was in Georgia and you was taking your exam. How long will it be before I could start work? So I believe in the state of Georgia, after you receive your commission and you swear in, you should be able to start doing general notary work at least, Miss Terry, to answer your question. Reach out. Oh, okay, yeah, okay. So to answer that question, did I miss anybody's question? I don't want nobody to feel like I'm over here. I know there'd be a lot of comments, everyone. So please, just bear with us here. Let me scroll on up. Let me see. On my website, I have to tell them. Oh, so this is Sid. No, I didn't even see this. So I am missing a whole lot of comments, which is cool. I can go back. So Sid said on my website, I tell them I have to see the documents before I invoice them because people don't know what they want. Last thing I want to do is charge one cert when there are 3 for Ron. Absolutely. But to be honest, Sid, you probably know that. You probably know to ask that question because you probably been out there doing general notary work and you know how people are, with documents, even on the phone with general notary work, to be honest, people don't know what they have. Like I know some of my experienced notary sign agents showed up to somebody's house where it was only had one paper. And then next thing you know, you get there, it's a whole packet of stuff. You're like, all right, ma'am, you know what I'm saying? Like we gonna have to charge you for this, so. But you know that because you started most likely with general notary work. SnapDocs sucks, you have to know how to work SnapDocs. And a lot of times people with SnapDocs, their profiles do not be filled out. And okay, if you're in also, if your profile is not filled out, like you don't have your profile not right, you're not gonna get no work. If you have some old picture, not even an old picture, but an unprofessional picture, you're not gonna get work. That's just the truth. A lot of times people, Vaquita, I think I answered your question. I did. I remember seeing your name, so I did answer your question. It could have got blocked because, to be honest, I actually don't see your question though. I don't see if you answered another question on here, but I don't see it on here. Oh, here it is. Never mind. 123 Notary asks for the N number. I don't know what you're talking about. I never seen that. You would have to maybe take a picture and email that to me, because I don't know what that is. To be honest. How do we pay ourselves in the business? Hope that makes sense. To be honest, Tiffany, I want to call you about that because, to be honest, it just really depends on your business filing, your business setup, and how you have that actually set up on how you pay yourself in your business, Tiffany. So, Sherry, are you some type of tax preparer? I'm just curious. Because if you are, you're more than welcome to reach out and maybe we can connect. Yeah, you could be verified. So Anna says she's verified on SnapDocs. You could be verified on SnapDocs and your profile still not right. Sometimes people profile their profiles are not right. They don't have a good picture. They don't have a good bio. Um, it's a lot of different factors that come into play with SnapDocs. Okay, well, Miss Sherry, um, definitely if you're giving advice, unless you're a tax consultant, please just be careful. Cause I don't want nobody on here blaming you or me for anything that's going down. Let's see. I never see the sign in. Okay, well, how about this? Send in the link to your profile and I'll let you know how your profile is. To be honest, I receive work from SnapDocs a lot. So I don't a lot of times I notice with people it's their profiles. Um, okay. Well, yeah, you gotta be careful about giving tax advice, Sherry, because you don't want to get hemmed up and make yourself appear, to be a tax consultant or anything. Just be careful. Just protect your business and protect your brand. That's what I want to do for you. Let's see. Someone said I just got commission today. Can you direct me to previous videos on how to become an LSA? Well, what state you're in? You can go to the NNA website, and they do give you the direct guidelines on how to become a signing agent in your particular state, and I also teach you the different restrictions. But the links are actually going to be in the description of the video when it ends. Okay, and sometimes our comments do come in slow, so just bear with me. Let me see. I already answered that one. Okay, so did I get everybody's question? Let me know if you feel like I skipped you or something. Okay, my email is the notary institution at gmail.com. Um, All right, so I'll put my email in the chat. But SnapDocs do work. I did a whole entire video on telling you, like telling people how to work SnapDocs because there is a science to it, to be honest. But SnapDocs is not going to be your only source of receiving loan signings. So just relying, like I described it earlier, the notary business is not like Uber. It's not like DoorDash. Just because you're on these platforms that all of a sudden, you're just going to start receiving work. Because anybody that do DoorDash or anything like that, when you turn on that app, orders just start coming in, you start declining. But the notary business, like, it really doesn't work like that, to be honest. Like, it really does not work like that at all. It takes time. You have to like build relationships with the companies, do good work, to really start receiving more work from signing companies, especially like some, even on SnapDocs, they have a preferred signing lit preferred notary list. And really the only way to get on there is just with doing work with people. Of doing work with those companies is how you get on there. Yes, and sometimes it do depending on the area also. There's a lot of different factors, when it comes to getting work. Like, it's a lot of different factors. Like, some signing companies, to be honest, some of them, they don't even like, some of them don't receive uh oh, Sabrina. Some of them don't even like receive work in certain states. So to be honest, like, it's a lot of different factors that determine on how busy you will be. To be honest, not everybody's going to be extremely like busy. In some towns, like, you might be the only notary working. So that's probably good for you, but it just really depends on. There's just a lot of different factors that come into play, as in to receiving work. Oh, Sabrina, it depends. It's 1 year. I think. Didn't you just get the course though? Yeah, 1 year. So my course access is 1 year, Sabrina. Let me see. I think I still have your number, don't I? So after the training workshop is over, for anybody that's a student that's on here, after the training workshop is over, like after I stop teaching live, like, you still have access to me for a whole year. You still have access to the training material for a year. If you don't, just let me know, and I can make sure your stuff is right. But yeah, it's a year. You good. And then too, you can always join in on the other live training workshops. But that is all I have for today. Everyone, you enjoy your night, and I'll take a look at your profiles. Well, his um, can you send me the direct link? Okay, well, can you send me the direct link? Well, let me ask you a question before I go. You watched two of my videos, right? And when you receive a notification, what are you supposed to do when you receive that notification? Hold on, I'm trying to, and your profile didn't come up right. So let me see. Because you sent me the link to your login or something. I don't know. But let me see if I can find it like this. I miss how much. So the training workshop right now, it is at 249. Um, I kind of did already go over like everything that is entailed with the training workshop, but to be honest, like, it's the best. Like, literally, it's me. I'm like helping you along the way. I'm literally like there. I did get your email, Tim. So Rachel, hopefully can see you in the workshop. I am only taking 100 people like I did this month, December, last class. I only took 100 people. And to be honest, it did fill up like really quickly. So if it fills up, I won't take up any more people. You don't have to wait till the following month to do it. And I'm really trying to get away with the masterclass and not do them anymore. But I know I'm going to do it for December. And I know, well, I did it, but I know I want to do one for January and February. I want to do one, but it just depends on how tired I am. Let's see. Dang it. Okay, I believe that's all. All right, so that is all I have. I was just making sure nothing else that came up in the comments because sometimes things be coming late. I believe that's all that I had. Let me make sure. All right, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and go, everyone. You have a great evening, and I'll see y'all again next week.